Madam Roy back once again. Back to you with the live coverage of the blizzard of 2018. I'm about to head outside, but before I do, take a look at our window upstairs. Now, no, the snow is not that high, but you can see how much the wind has been blowing around here. It is absolutely amazing. Richard McDowell is here. Awesome. I figured I'd get quite a few people. The reason I'm doing a live stream instead of a regular video today, let me switch you guys around for a minute. Basically, I'm concerned about the power. About 40,000 people in the area are without power, and there's a good chance we may be losing it too, and I didn't want to just do a regular video, then have no way to upload this, because let's face it, you guys want to see this as soon as possible, so I figured a live stream, best way to go about it. Right now, Dad is just sitting. He's finishing up his breakfast. I am actually having my first cup of coffee. Still on my first cup of coffee. I want to get pretty warm because as of right now, let me check the thermostat here, or the thermometer here. It says it is 25 degrees and 99% humidity. Wow. That's why we're getting so much snow. And before I go any further, I do want to say that Dad and I have been watching the weather pretty much all morning. And the one thing that stuck out to me was they did say that this is a very dense, very wet snow. So if you're going to be shoveling your driveways, your walkways, make sure you take lots of breaks, because this is the kind of snow that can get you tired very, very quickly and can be very dangerous to your health if you keep going at it for too long. Oh, that's good. I want to make sure I get a lot of warm coffee in me before I head out there. I am fully dressed except for gloves. I may have to come back in and get some gloves, but it's really hard to film with the gloves on. But you know what? Let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to enlist the help of Dad really quickly. Go ahead and hold that for me. Just like I'm holding it right now. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and put these gloves on because it is way too cold to be out without gloves. Unfortunately, I can't start or stop the filming or pretty much do anything else with the gloves on. Thank you, Dad. All right. And I'm going to have him do one more thing before we go. I want you to push that button right there, all the way there. That's it. All right, and he did good. So we're going to go ahead and head outside. Oh, wow. All right, not really looking forward to this, but actually I am. I tell a lie. So let's see what we got. Whoa! Check this out, tubers. OMG. What a winter wonderland we have here. You can see that it is very, very thick right now, the snow. I'll have to get a yardstick out later, but as from what I understand, the news keeps saying, got about 11 to 12 inches, about a foot right now. C.S. Lawson, holy snow. I like that. I like that. As you can see over here, these are our Christmas decorations. And man, you can see tons of snow. The reason they're calling this a blizzard is because we've had sustained winds at times of about 25 miles per hour, but we've had wind gusts of over 50 miles an hour, and you can actually tell it's been that bad because you can see areas like over here on the grass. I'm going to try to go down here without killing myself. Whoa! Wow, you should see how thick this is. Now, if I fall on my face, it'll just be good for ratings. Wow! I mean, this is majorly thick snow. But you can see over here that the snow is kind of piling up in one area. That's where you can see that it's been piling up in front of the window, and that's because the wind has been coming in from the west and heading east and just blowing all that snow up there. You can actually see it still coming down here. Probably have about another hour, maybe two of snow. Wow. Yeah, look how thick this is. And it's odd because then you have areas here where there's hardly anything. It's supposed to get 3 to 4 inches in Pennsylvania. Yeah, you know, it's really weird the way the storm is working. It's hugging the coast, so you may wind up getting more, you may wind up getting less. You know, tell right here, if you look, this is also because of the blizzardy winds. It's all kind of piled up right in this area here. This is our back. Oh my gosh. Take a look at this, guys. Almost no snow on the exterior part of the patio, but when you get towards the door, unbelievable. Wow. I gotta come back and take some pictures when we're done, but insane. Let me go ahead. I was gonna take a picture now, but it won't let me do that with the live stream going on. Woo! Let me put you guys down for just a second. Woo! I tell you, this is the first significant snow we've had here all year, and I was really looking forward to it. It's going to be very hard to measure, though, because once again, wow, look at the snow coming off the trailer there. It's going to be very hard to measure because the way the winds have been blowing, you're never going to get an accurate reading. So I might try to do it a little bit later once everything is said and done. But this is absolutely beautiful. Looks like my neighbor lost his tarp, I think, off of his boat. Woo-wee! Yep, this is from his boat. I'm actually going to leave this here for now because it's safe where it is. Go ahead and give that back to him later. Wow. Look at all the snow piled up in front of our shed. Whew. Sorry if I'm not as chatty as I usually am. It is really cold out here right now. And then here are the big mounds right here. It'll get a lot worse before it gets better. You better believe it. I love the look of this. This reminds me of the frosted windows for like Santa's workshop that you see in all of the older movies. It is just so beautiful. Definitely going to come out later and take some pictures. You can hear the heat going right here. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to walk there. So we're going to go do a back step here. Go ahead back the way we came. Little top tip, if you're walking in snow and somebody's made tracks like I just did, use your old tracks. That way you don't get your pants wet or wetter than they already are, let's just say. And then once it gets to the less deep area, you can go ahead and just start making new tracks. But wow. And you can see the wind. I mean, look at the wind in those trees. Right now I would say we got about 30, 40 mile an hour wind gusts. Oh. Unbelievable. We just do not see this kind of snow here very often. And when we do, it doesn't last. This is going to at least last for 3 to 4 days. That still gets me. I can't believe that's what the wind did. Woo! And of course, if you look in the street here, haven't been too many people down yet. Whew. I'm going to put my little hood up. I'm wearing my polyester hoodie. But if you look down here, it is really thick here. Check this out, guys. I mean, I am really struggling to walk in this. And there is a curb here somewhere. Not that you can spot it now. There we go. You see a couple of people have obviously made their way down here. Let's take a walk down maybe towards the end of the street. I'm sorry I can't answer any questions right now. I'll have to do that in post-production. Just way too bright out here. Can barely see the screen. My van is over there, covered in snow. You can see some people are snow blowing this morning. Oh man, you just, again, I'm just in shock and awe mode right now. Just so beautiful. Look at that. You can't even hardly tell where the street ends and the driveways begin. Wow. tell you, this is good exercise. I'm going to start walking back because it is really hard to walk here. Let's go ahead and get on the porch. Maybe I can answer some of your guys' questions. Look at the back of my van. My gosh. It's like totally covered on that side, but right in there it's hardly covered with snow at all. Oh. Woo-wee! Stay frosty. Yeah, thanks. It's the way I'm feeling right now, I tell you. Oh. Try. Walking through here is so hard. I mean, you guys see my feet. It's ridiculous. And there's the front of the house again. Woo! Let's head back up on the porch. Turn your guys around and see if anybody's got any questions I can answer. Man, going back up these steps again. Again, try to use your same footsteps, let's say. Whew. Oh, wow. All right, I'm going to head inside for a minute and try to warm up a tad. Oh, it is cold out there. All right, tubers. Well, I can't do it that way. I'm back inside. I can't get off the map because I am full of snow right now. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed that little peek outside. Oh, cats are coming to say hi. Let's see if I can turn them around. I drug a little bit of snow and you can see Milo's here. Milo, what's this? Milo, what's this? Is that snow? Is that snow? Usually our other cats would love it. They are snow freaks, our other cats. Oh, here's Baxter. Baxter's been kind of freaking out all morning about the snow. He's looking at it outside. Now he can play around with it a little bit. But, I mean, that is so cool. All right, tubers. I'm going to turn you guys around. I guess the cats aren't that interested in it. Oh, boy. You guys can start asking me some questions if you want. I'm staying inside for now because in a little bit we have to go out and actually start shoveling the walkways. But go ahead and ask me some questions, really any questions that you want. I'm going to take off my boots here because my socks are actually totally soaking wet right now. How cold is it? Well, what does the current temperature say? 25 degrees. There you go. Unbelievable. Yep, you guys can keep them coming. I know this is kind of early in the morning, but wanted to get to it while we still had the snow. I was trying to actually film it last night, but the snow didn't start till about 9, 10 o'clock, and at that point it was just really too dark to do anything. So I figured this was a much, much better option. I see the questions coming. Where I'm here in the Philippines, I'm sweating. It's 28 Celsius, 10 miles per hour here. I have a fan on me. Oh, man, I'm so jealous. No, not really. You guys know how much I love the snow. I don't mind us getting snow every once in a while. It really helps me. -4 here. Oh, that's pretty cold. Lazy Fish Keeper. We have 21 degrees, no snow. Sorry, very slow here is the internet. Yeah, in certain areas. Take another sip here. Oh, it feels good. Even being outside for that short amount of time. I was out there for about 12 minutes. You get really, really cold. Believe me. Darn hot here, Chris Bartlett. You know what? I think we're going to be taking some vacations again this coming summer. I want to go to Universal in Florida and maybe even go out to South Dakota to see my cousins. So I think we'll be seeing enough heat this summer. Simba, we can give you some. Now, go ahead. I'm sure Chris would love it. I'm sure he'd love to get some heat, some snow. For me, nah. I'm good right now. We really enjoy. Like I said, we're really enjoying it. Timby, when are you taking the ram out in the snow? I don't know, Dad. When are we taking the Ram out?
What's that?
When are we going to take the truck out in the snow?
About another hour.
About another hour or so, and I'm definitely going to record a little bit of that, but that's not going to be a live stream. I think with that, we'll just I'll do the regular vlog. The Lazy Fish Keeper, thank goodness we have global warming, LOL. Yeah, exactly. Where is it? Look at this, tubers. Naughty kitty. Milo, you're not supposed to be there. What a sticker. He's too cute to get angry at him, though. He's not supposed to be on the counter, and he knows it, too. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? No? Okay. I'm only getting bits and pieces. My internet is slow. Chris, you can actually watch this in post-production once the live stream ends. You can go ahead and watch it once it re-uploads and just, put it down to something like 240 or 360p. You should be able to get it just fine. Have the stores stayed open? I believe the 7-Elevens have, and that's about it. From what I've read, from what I've watched on the news, most of the grocery stores, the Food Lions, the Walmarts, all them are closed. They just can't get workers out there, unfortunately. With the way the snow is, it's just impossible because in this area, most people don't even have four-wheel drive. I don't. Dad does on his truck, but most people don't. And even if they did, unfortunately, a lot of people, at least in the South, I've noticed, can't drive in it. Not their fault, just they don't have enough experience. Going to bed soon here on Thursday night. Chris Bartlett. Oh, well, good night. Have a good night's sleep. I hope I did this. I did the same last night, though. My room is so cold without the space heater. I have to keep it on now basically 24/7 just to keep my room at anything comfortable. If I have that off, my room gets into the 50s. Lazy Fisher Keeper. Here in South Carolina, we get 1 inch and everything closes. Yeah, pretty much around here. I mean, there were times I remember we got maybe 2-3 inches and, everything closed. 1 inch, they may still have school at that point. Just depends on if it rains first, because in this area, a lot of times what happens is it starts out as rain, which coats the roadways and everything with water. That freezes and then it snows. Now, if that's the case, even a dusting is enough to close everything down, because you try to go out on that, you're just going to be slipping and sliding everywhere. But you know what? People will try to do it. I remember back when I lived in New York, we lived on our road was one giant hill. And even when we had the ice storms with, a foot or two of snow, there were still those crazy neighbors of ours that would take their four-wheel drive Subaru Legacies, which were good vehicles, but were not equipped to it, and inevitably each and every time they would get it, put it in the ditch, and Dad would have to pull them out. So, take that any way you'd like. I'm in New Jersey. We're bound to get 11 to 15 inches of rain. I'm sorry, I didn't read who that was. Wow. Yeah, you're pretty much gonna be like us. We have another maybe hour or two before the snow starts to taper off, and I think by the time everything's said and done, we're probably gonna be sitting at about 12 to 13 inches of snow. Like I said, I would measure it, but unfortunately, because it's been a blizzard, it's almost impossible to measure, because you'll get a different measurement in almost every location you put that yardstick. Does it flood or melt down the drains? Here right now, I think we're okay because we haven't had a lot of moisture. In past years when we've had a lot of rain before a big storm like this, flooding was definitely a concern. But for the most part right now, I wouldn't worry about it. I think it's just going to go right down the drain. Oh, yeah, another sip of coffee while we're waiting here. And on that topic, if you guys are going out in this, please make sure you layer. Right now, I have my hoodie on, which is a very, very thick polyester fiber, and it's very, very nice fleece. And I also have a long sleeve shirt on as well. Now, a lot of you guys that aren't as warm blood as me, you may want to put on an undershirt too. So just make sure you layer yourself up before you go out there, because frostbite, especially when it's in the 20s right now, can be a very major concern. Okay, we got someone new. Love you, Matt. Hope you're doing good. How's the blizzard for you? Hope you and your family are safe. Ekner. We are. We're very safe. Mom is actually upstairs sleeping right now. Actually, I think she's about to get up. Dad's going to go out and shovel a little bit, and then I'm going to go out a little bit later and shovel some more. We're going to take the shoveling in turns. That way it's not too stressful for any one of us. But luckily, the snow is probably only going to stay here till about Monday or Tuesday. So whatever we don't shovel, hopefully will melt within that couple of days. It's just really hard to shovel a lot of the snow, and especially because it's a very heavy, very dense, and very wet snow. There's going to be problems. So, yes, we are doing very well, though. You getting ready to go out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting prepared. He's going to do a little bit of shoveling. I tried to...
My gloves and hat.
Oh, yeah? Oh, cool. I'll show you once you're finished dressing. It's like dressing for an Arctic expedition here, I swear. But honestly enough, when I was walking outside, I thought the snow was coming up to my past my ankles, and once I got in, it kind of dried off pretty quickly. So I'm questioning whether or not this is really a wet snow. I think it's more of a dense, dry snow. So I don't know. We'll see when we start shoveling it. There we go. Will there be a snowball fight? Not if it's a dense, wet snow, because it's more of an ice ball fight at that point. There we go. All right, so we got 6 likes and we got 8 watchers so far. Excellent. Again, I know this is kind of early in the morning, and I do apologize for those of you that are going to miss this. Like I said, this is something that I did spur of the moment instead of doing a regular vlog, mainly because with all the wind we're having, I'm afraid that we may lose electricity. I won't be able to upload this for a couple of days. So I figure better do it now than to go ahead and wait, and basically not be able to have you guys see this until the event is far in the past. We had 7 inches of rain and it soaks in the ground, Chris. Oh, yeah. C.J. Larson, do you have a generator? Yes, we do. It's not a standby generator. It's just a regular portable generator. I think it's like a 6,000 watt one. So if we do lose power, we'll be able to at least power a few heaters and hopefully the refrigerator too, so nothing spoils. We have used it a few times. I remember we used it for Hurricane Isabel and Hurricane Irene, so back in 2003 and 2011 respectively. And what we do, because it's so few and far between that we use it, we drain all the fuel from it when between uses. We just kind of run it dry and we put in a little bit of that fuel stabilizer to stabilize the little that might be left in there. CJ Larson, take your food outside. Yeah, we could do that. As a matter of fact, if it gets bad enough and we don't want to run the generator, we may actually have to do that. But fingers crossed, praying that we do not actually lose power. And I'll reiterate, we haven't lost power yet. Hopefully we won't, but there is a good possibility. We have a solar and you use 12 volts. We can run a TV. Okay, so you have the 12-volt converter with the solar panels. Yeah, I mean, that's a great option. I know that Nomadic Fanatic does something like that with his RV, and he's able to run everything short of the AC and the microwave. And I think he said with the one with the new panel upgrade, he can even run the AC for an hour or two. So, yeah, nothing wrong with solar energy as long as you can make use of the power. The problem in the past has been being able to store all that power because battery technology hasn't really advanced that much in the last 50, 100 years. So you get the batteries up and better, have a better capacity, then we'll be able to use solar much more efficiently. Usually you're only in a t-shirt. Yes, that's true. I usually only wear short sleeve t-shirts. And even if I do have a dress shirt, those are usually short sleeved. And mainly because I'm a very warm-blooded person. I'm a big guy, so I used to get hot very easily. But now that I've been losing the weight, unfortunately, that's had a side effect to where I get colder a lot quicker. So I'm actually starting to buy a lot more long sleeve t-shirts and definitely layering up a heck of a lot more. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. I want to go out and help Dad in a few minutes. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Once again, I do apologize for anybody who didn't see this. I'm sure Mark Covington, I'm going to give you a shout out right now because I know you're going to want me to do another one for you, buddy. I'm sorry I can't do that, but I really, really thank you guys for being with me. Let me see if I can get a few more in here. That's a wrap. Everybody's trying to get their comments in at the last minute. It's white and bright out here in Wilmington, North Carolina with about 4 inches of snow. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see what else we got here. Simba A, stay warm, Matt. CJ Larson, be safe, stay warm. Lazy Fish Keeper says stay well. And Xbox Fanatic 2001 says stay safe out of there. All right, that's it for this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Time to get to work. And I will talk to you guys on the flip side. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.